NHL star Matthew Tkachuk reflects on Four Nations final. We're so lucky to be from this great country. The Four Nations final was the second most watched hockey game in the past decade. Florida Panthers star Matthew Tkachuk is a Stanley Cup champion, but it is not even close to being the most memorable moment in his hockey career. The NHL veteran appeared on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon on Monday to discuss the Four Nations face-off final, which ended in heartbreak for the Americans following a 3-2 overtime loss to Canada. Tkachuk reflected on the tournament, which he had previously called the biggest game he has ever played in. The last 2 weeks representing my country was something I'll never forget. Audi, he said. In his second season with the Panthers, Tkachuk helped the Panthers back to the Stanley Cup Finals for the second straight year, when they defeated the Edmonton Oilers in 7 games to become the 2024 Stanley Cup champions, a first for Tkachuk. Even so, Tkachuk was adamant that playing for the U.S. in the Four Nations face-off was still the biggest game of his career. It really was such a big tournament and such a huge stage and something I'll never forget, he told Fallon. The thing that I'm most proud of with that team was how much pride we showed in representing our country and being Americans. We're so lucky to be from this great country and to be able to represent that. He continued, just to be able to represent and look down and see the USA crest, there's nothing that'll beat that. So it's incredible. Last week's final came amid heightened political tensions between Canada and the US President Donald Trump teased Canadian lawmakers about the country becoming its 51st state. He also openly called Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau the governor of Canada and threatened a series of tariffs. The intensity led to Canadian fans booing the American national anthem before 2 games in the tournament, something that fueled Team USA on the ice. The Four Nations final drew in massive ratings. As the first best-on-best tournament in around a decade, the game was watched by 16.1 million viewers in North America for the second most watched hockey game in the past decade. The first? Tkachuk's Game 7 of the 2024 Stanley Cup Finals, which drew in 16.3 million viewers.